Hello everybody, WWE Empire Universe. Welcome to the first episode of the Glorious Insight. I'm joined with the voice of WWE Empire, the one, the only, Timmy. Timmy, introduce yourself.
Hello. Hello, I am Timothy, the commentator. Some people call me Tommy, some people call me Timmy, some people call me there, Shuggy Shuggy Quack Quack. Some people call me some people uh yeah. Um hey, how we doing?
Hey, nice to have you on the podcast indeed. Now, I'm first going to ask you this because last night was insane, the main event. What is your opinion on the screw job of Carmella versus Bayley after Carmella won the NXT Women's title because Bayley didn't get back in the ring and was nowhere to be seen?
See, it was everything was confusing. No one knew where Bailey went. We didn't know if she hid under the ring. We didn't know if she left the arena. It was a mess for the commentary. It was a mess for everyone. It was a mess for the referee too.
It was obviously a screw job in Mexico. We also saw the arena breakdown. It was a bit chaotic, but it was a shocking moment because nobody really expected Carmella to beat Bayley. Now, I want to ask, what was the point of that introduction before the match where you literally yelled?
See. There's a difference between woman and other women. So there's women, and then there's better women, if you know what I mean.
Yep.
So, I mean, she's just a better woman.
So you think Carmella deserved the win, or?
Oh, she deserved that win. She deserved everything. She deserves everything.
Now, how do you feel about what's his name again? Hold on, I need to look at this guy's name because he was pretty good last night on NXT.
What a good job
Yeah, I
on
mean,
NXT,
I
by
was
the way.
actually flabbergasted at the end of the show. It was actually like I looked back in the arena. I stayed there. The only match that people probably hated was me versus Chad Gable. That speaks for itself, really. But yeah, so I want to ask you about the new the match between Malachi, whatever his name is, and
Malachi.
yeah,
Or Malachi, I should say, as
yeah,
Jace would call him.
and the other guy. I forgot his name. I'm not gonna lie.
I
I'm
did
new
too.
here. I'm new here. Okay. Well, Malachi, have you heard about any updates on his medical status after what happened?
Unfortunately, we have not heard anything of him. Uh, but hopefully we'll get some updates sooner or later.
Now, I just want to ask you, how does it feel to be known as the voice of WWE Empire and, of course, the commentator of WWE Empire? How does that feel to you, knowing that people actually respect your work?
Well, it was a journey. It was a long journey. It was a long, very long journey. Um, like like being the voice of the biggest federation ever in EP is like it's like an honor to be with them and to even work with people like that.
I mean, yeah, we've got
But
hell of
yeah.
talent here in WWE Empire. I was actually I was actually enjoying the moment when I made my debut yesterday. It's quite shocking to be booked actually, but I blame production for the botch of Metron. I hope that production guy got fired. So we all know that last night on NXT, Danhausen cursed JR Now, what is your opinions on that? Because what do you think's gonna happen with him being cursed?
I don't know. I mean, listen. He has a hold up.
Take all the time you need.
So for JR, I think like he I don't know. I don't
You
know
don't
cuz
know. Simple answer. You don't know. Now we saw a figure. Correct me if I'm wrong. It was Ryan Satan versus Matt Cardona last night.
I
Pretty
believe
short match.
so.
Pretty short match if you
Yeah.
ask me. Now, were you shocked to see Matt Cardona lose that quickly? And what do you think about Ryan Satan calling out anyone in the NXT roster?
Hold up. Say the question again.
Now, as you know, Ryan Satan defeated Matt Cardona.
Yep.
What do you think is next for Ryan Satan, as he did indeed call out basically the whole of the NXT roster?
I don't know. I mean, him calling out the whole NXT roster, that proves something like
You don't
of
see most of
his
the champions doing that. I'll tell you that.
indeed. Yeah, he's very brave because I mean, he
And let's face
he
it,
like
if he faces Dean Ambrose, he might become. Even though Dean Ambrose is on a rocky start with 0-1 on his record, it's still a bit risky calling out everybody, not just one person. That's everybody. And it's wild to think that we have such a fighting champion on NXT. And to be honest, NXT was a great show. It's my first show, apart from Independence 250. The ending made me mad because CM Punk lost, but it's okay. The show was good. But yeah, how do you feel about people being grateful for the chance to wrestle here in WWE? Some ain't, some might not be, but some are. How do you feel about that?
see like I'm like I'm like I'm sorry, I'm zoned out. Can you say the question one more time?
One more time again. Um, so,
I'm sorry, I'm
how
old.
do you feel about people being actually grateful to wrestle here in WWE Empire, even though some may lose, some get angry? I mean, so they're the ungrateful ones sometimes. Sometimes, okay? But what makes you feel good about the way WWE Empire is as of right now?
Well, first off, hold up. Jeez. Okay, hold up.
Sorry for the
Let me think
viewers
about it.
watching this. It is quiet, you know.
I'm getting old, okay?
You can tell
Anyways.
you have grey on your beard.
Uh
I'm
oh.
not trying to disrespect you. I mean, you are the former general manager of SmackDown. What happened there?
Okay, see what happened was I had a little conflict with a lot of people and I just wanted to take a break. So Jace gave me that break and I'm glad that he gave me that break.
And will you be returning to be general manager soon? Anytime soon?
Ooh, a great question. I mean, we don't know what the future may holds.
And if you did become general manager again, how would you make SmackDown the #1 show?
Well, I would not only book people who not only people who has been on SmackDown consistently and like day after day, because if so, that would be shoving shoving people,
Down the fan's
wrestlers
throat.
down fans' throat. Exactly.
Yep, I get that. Now, what is your opinion on now? If you were GM, what would you do with the NXT superstars? Would you perhaps give them a chance and call them up for maybe have them on one match on the main roster, see how they do, and then maybe call them up? Or how would you operate with that?
I would. I would like have him have one match and see if he's very good and he has earned to get there and be with the top guys. I would give him a chance. I would call him up to the main roster. I would put him in the mid card for a sec, and then once he's really ready, I will put him in the the
Title
big
division,
card.
the big
Yeah,
baby.
world title division.
Now, last question before we end the interview. It's been great having you here, by the way. Thanks for answering, because you were my first person I asked as well. Now, what is your opinion on WWE Empire Unreal? Do you think it's a bit, exposing the behind the scenes, or do you respect it and like it?
See. Sometimes depends. So if they're really doing big secrets and do stuff like with before the match even happened and PLE starts and stuff like that, I'd hate it because it ruins everything. But besides that, it's great. I love it.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea as well. Now, it's been a pleasure to have you on the Glorious Insight. Thank you all for watching. We'll be back for another episode maybe tomorrow, if not on Saturday. But thank you, Timmy, for joining us today. It's been a pleasure to have you. And yeah,
Oh, you're welcome.
thank you all for watching. Goodbye.